game today?
Well, you know, all the made baskets provide a lot of energy. You know, so you know, I thought our ball movement was really good, though, and our decision making. You know, we've been taking some quick shots and really talked the last couple of days about, you know, we didn't like what we got in transition, making guard a little bit more. And so I liked some of our possessions. It went longer, and I thought we got better shots because of it.
70% or about 30 minutes there. It seemed like it wasn't kind of riding the hot hand. It seemed like everybody was kind of 4 for 4.
No,
4 for
no.
6.
I mean, Ahmad, Dwayne. You know, we had a lot of guys. You know, Dwayne 6 for 6, Ahmad 4 for 4. That gives you a pretty good jump in percentages.
You like the fact you just talked about how some of the recent games when you got a halftime lead, their team would at least get back into it, and this time you never really let them get back into it.
Other than the start, you know, I think they scored 5 possessions in a row their start second half. And I thought, you know, we were matching baskets, but then after that, I thought our defense picked up, and I thought they said like 7 the next 28 possessions, or 8 in the next 27, whatever it was. But did a much better job after, you know, the first 7 minutes of the first second half.
Is that an emphasis at halftime?
What's that?
Is that an emphasis at halftime?
Well, we really talked about, you know, not letting them get easy baskets. Shot 3 layups start second half, so that didn't go very good. But no, we wanted to make sure that we didn't let them back in. And obviously, giving up easy baskets is the quickest way to get them back in the game. I mean, they hit a couple tough jump shots. Over hit one on the baseline against Ahmad with the hand right on it, and Norman hit one on Jaleel with the hand right on. Those weren't the shots that were hurt. Those layups that they started the second half.
Did they make an adjustment there? I know he went to zone a little later, but did you make an adjustment after those layups?
You know, we just did a little better job hedging some of the ball screens. You know, I thought Jordan got a little bit more active. Elgin did a nice job hedging some of those ball screens. So, you know, I think we just picked it up and did a little better job.
From a mental standpoint, is this the type of game that could, you know, really propel you guys to take the next step forward?
Well, I don't know. You know, you hope, you know, that it's a step in the right direction, and you hope that people will want a couple good practices here and be ready to go Wednesday. But we're going into, you know, no doubt the toughest atmosphere in the league, you know, on Wednesday, and we've got our work cut out for us. But it's a great challenge. It's a great opportunity. And like all players, these are the opportunities you want. But we, you know, just need to get better in practice the next couple of days, and then just go give it our best effort against Arizona.
What went into starting Jaleel over doing this?
I just, you know, like what Jaleel been doing, so that one.
You got led you to the second game in a row. You running things through Jordan offensively, or is that just him?
No, he's just unselfish. You know, I mean, he's getting in there and he's not making selfish plays. He's looking for open people. You know, I showed the guys after, you know, our last ball game how many plays he made for guys, and you know, he had a nice little jump hook, and he's starting to develop some offense. But he also is a very good passer.
His ability as a shot blocker, was that something that you knew he had coming in?
Yeah, he was a really good shot blocker in high school. You know, you don't know if that'll translate, you know, his size, but you know, his offside awareness, and you know, then he runs down balls. You know, I mean, he's the tough blocks. You know, running down guys from behind and stuff like that are just effort plays. And so, you know, I've been really pleased with the way he's come along. There's so much more there. I mentioned that last game. You know, I just think he's got a lot more upside. Got to mature a little bit, and take care of business, but if his focus improves and we get him some offensive moves where he really wants the ball down there and wants to get comfortable, he's making strides.
For all those freshmen, what's been the benefit this year of being thrown into the fire like they have?
Well, they get minutes, you know, and there's nothing better than getting minutes and getting to play. So, you know, they didn't have that opportunity, or we slowed down the development a little bit. But no, it's exciting for them. You know, they get to play. They get to play through a few more mistakes, and I usually let them play through it. But you know, as a group, they're doing a good job. And it's it's really encouraging to see, like after practice, you know, all of them out there still shooting, you know, still working. And, so, you know, I think they, that group were pretty good, and, you know, I hope they just work.
Took the red shirt off Roman there by putting him in there. Was there any thought of potentially sitting him out, or you were going to definitely get him in this year?
Nah, he's, you know, he's going to play. He's going to have opportunities. You know, he came here to get an education but develop, you know, and asking him to stay for 5 years, probably not practical, you know. So, in 3 weeks now, he's been here 2.5 weeks, you know, he's making progress. He's picked things up quick. You know, he definitely needs strength. You know, he's an 18-year-old that's got to get a lot stronger, but his skill level, you know, you can see from the one shot he took, it comes out of his hand pretty nice, and a little shot fake, one dribble. The guys really like him. His attitude's great. You know, he's got a lot of upside. We just got to get him stronger. You know, we got to get him acclimated to what we're doing. But you know, he's here. He wants to play, and you know, Russian, Hebrew, English. You know, he's a bright kid, and you know, he's really fun to work with.
Continued limited time on the court for him, slow.
Well, I don't know. I mean, we'll see what happens. You know, but like I said, he ain't even been here 3 weeks with us. You know, so it's hard, you know, to you know, estimate what he might grow into. But I know one thing. You know, everything the coaches tell him, he tries to do, tries to absorb, and like I said, the guys like him because he's great, got a great attitude, bounces around practice. He's an energy guy for a big guy, which is unusual, you know. And, so I like him.
Development-wise, we talked about strength with him. Is that something that is plausible to get stronger this season? Or
No. I mean, that'll come in time. But you know, feeding him, trying to put on a few pounds, and Bryce will do a great job. Our strength and conditioning program with Bryce and Jimmy Rad and the whole group, you know, Bryce does a great job with our guys. I got no doubt that, you know, 8 months from now when we start, you know, October or whenever, you know, he'll be bigger, stronger, and he'll be 19, and you know, he'll be ready to go. Just a natural maturity will help him, but Bryce will do a great job.
Dwayne shot well in the last 2 weeks on threes. He said he kind of had a talk with you about shot selection. Have you seen him getting better looks from behind the arc?
Well, I thought he was really patient tonight. You know, and you know, when guys rush a questionable shot and it doesn't go in, you know, it messes with you. You know, and if you take a couple questionable ones, even if I don't say anything and they don't go in, you're thinking about it. You know, because as a player, you know if it was rushed, and you know if it was a good one, whether you stepped into it, whether you were on balance, you know all those things. And so, just told him, I said, you know, if we trust our teammates, we'll get good shots if we just work the ball, and we did that a good job tonight. That's, you know, I thought our shot selection was better all the way around. The guys who were in the zone would be open in the middle, but they'd hit the baseline cutter. You know, I thought they made some nice passes to each other. All righty, thanks.